Hello fellow mood readers. I've got a special vlog planned for this. This is not the usual backdrop. We're actually in a hotel right now and we will be exploring Sleepy Hollow for the next few days. So I am so excited. I've got Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and hopefully I could get through the story while we're here. It'd be nice, but if not, I just can't wait to explore the area. It looks beautiful. We're like perfect fall weather and I'm so excited. We did a little bit today earlier before check-in, so I'll definitely throw that in after this, but you could see some of the Lyndhurst estate and mansion. We did just the grounds tour. We didn't do like the mansion tour or anything, but it was beautiful and just out by the river, and it is just awesome. So I'm so excited to be here. I can't wait to see everything. my buddy missed me, so he was like very happy that we came home. I do still have a little bit left of this. It's only 38 pages, at least in this edition. I managed to read through up in the 20s, so I really don't have all that much longer to go. I'm sorry, there's a cat. You'll hear her yelling. So I'm going to finish this. I got my buddy, and then we can talk more about the story, and I can show you some of the stuff that we picked up as well, because I did buy some things. So for the things that we got, we did go to this great little cafe. We went to a couple. Sleepy Coffee 2, which was really great. There were dogs in there. It was super busy when we went. Like, we went pretty early in the morning, and it was pretty busy. So I didn't really like film in there, but the dog was so cute. They actually had a couple of dogs. They had great coffee. And we also went to Coffee Labs, which also had allowed dogs inside. And they had some pretty cute dog merch, dog-themed merch, I should say. So this is the shirt that we got. It's got Coffee Labs, and then it's got this on the back. It's a nice green with purple, which are colors that I really like, but you don't see together like super often. At least not this like sagey green with a nice purple shirt. And then for the mug, which they had kind of some similar color scheme, but I liked the orange, so we grabbed the orange. And we went into a place called the Cozy Coven. They had the Legend of Sleepy Hollow tarot set. So some of the cards are really nice. Like, I like the back of them. They're beautiful foiling and pretty nice art. So never had a tarot set before. This was just very pretty. Very nice. I like it. So I'll probably put it in some Instagram posts and like look at it more in detail later, but it is a really nice like set. And we did visit the bookstore while we were there. We went to Transom Books. We went here, and we went to the other bookstore, which I think I showed briefly. But this place we ended up visiting twice, so I ended up buying books the second time. And I grabbed, of course, Horseman by Christina Henry. I was actually thinking of like starting this one at some point, like before we went, and reading it like if I finished the short story, but I've been so slumpy that even getting through the 38 pages is hard. Not to the detriment of the book, it's just me. It's at a very bad slump lately. But I really enjoyed Near the Bone by Christina Henry. I gave it a 4-star, I believe. And this one, like I said, I did look at it several times but never picked it up. So I did just pick it up in Sleepy Hollow, which is the perfect time to do it. And then they had a copy of The Queen by Nick Cutter. And I've been putting this one off because I was thinking about waiting for the paperback because all of my other ones are paperback, but I figured it's fine. It's not like they're not a series or anything, and I kind of really like the look of it, especially like this matte part here while the rest of it's shiny. And I love how it just looks aged and old. And then I picked up Sleepy Hollow bookmark. Read Your Head Off. While we were at the Pumpkin Blaze, we did pick up some stuff. This mug is beautiful and I love it, and it's huge, so lots of coffee will fit in this, and that is exactly what I like. And then while we were at the Blaze, we got the Gourd and Goblet Tavern tickets, and you get a little cup. Can't really see, it's kind of hard. There we go. The Gourd and Goblet Tavern. You could add, it was an add-on to the ticket, and you could stop in at the tavern halfway through the Blaze and grab like a snack and a beverage, and then continue on. And it was really nice. It was cute, and it was a good break because we walked all day. We walked so much. One of the biggest highlights of the trip, though, had to be the last day we were there. We got to meet Gavin and Gabby, and they are so sweet. I will link both of their channels down below. They were absolutely the sweetest, and I'm so glad. I was nervous about approaching them. I didn't want to bother them, but they were so sweet and so nice, and we chatted for a little bit. I'm still grinning, and I'm just really still so happy that I got to meet them there. I'm still smiling about it. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted this in my stories, and I posted that along with a big photo dump. But Warren and I had like such a great time, and I'm really glad that he enjoyed it just as much as I did. And we both want to go back and do the lantern tours and everything. But for now, I've got my buddy, I've got my book, and I gotta finish this. So I'm going to mood light the room, feel more like Halloween, and then we'll talk the book after. Also, just look at how beautiful this room is. I am so happy. It's so beautiful. So I have finished The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I did really enjoy this. I thought it was nice how different it was from the movies, and especially with how different Ichabod himself kind of was. Like I said, pretty different. I liked the descriptions of the places. I especially adored being in the area where this was taking place, because it kind of added an extra layer, and it was just so cool reading about the places that we were in. I also have to say that I really loved how this ended. I won't say too much just in case you want to read it, but I loved how it was a little bit of an unclear kind of ending, and I really enjoyed that. I highly recommend reading this especially if you watched the movies. I'd be interested to know your thoughts if you've seen the movies, you wanted to give this one a go. It's a nice short story. This edition, only 38 pages, and it's made me honestly really curious as to the rest of the stories in this book. So maybe at some point I will get back to these ones. I've actually been a little slumpy lately, so I think that's part of the reason why I didn't like absolutely devour this while we were there. And I felt like I was going a little bit slow, but it was kind of on purpose too. I didn't want to rush through it either, so I feel pretty good with that. So overall, definitely enjoyed it. We'll definitely reread again. Maybe give the movies a rewatch while I'm at it, because it's been a while. The one not so much, but I just can't remember it. There's been so much, you know. So I hope everybody has a fantastic Halloween, and I hope that you've read some scary books this month, and I hope that you weren't in a slump like I was, and if you were, I hope it's over now and you can read everything to your heart's content. Mine is getting better. I've been wanting to read the books that I'm reading currently, and I will catch you up on those in the next video. But for now, I'm gonna leave this just for Sleepy Hollow, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.